All right, good afternoon. This read is for Scorpio. We are July 9th, 2019. And take a little moment here, take a little breath, slow myself down and slow everybody down. All right, now let's see. I like to do, my name is Madeleine Parker. I am a psychic channel medium, and my favorite tool or form of divination is tarot. I also am a student of astrology, and one of the ways I study astrology is I make a chart where all the planets are. And so when I give my clients reads and when I do these videos, I refer to this chart. So I'm just letting you know that I mix my knowledge of astrology with my tarot card reading, and I find they help each other out very well to gain even extra clarity. And all right, and tarot divination and divination in general is the way I like to help raise the frequency of the collective, to raise our vibrations. Divination is to help restore our faith, keep us in alignment, keep us knowledge of heart. Although I have to say, Scorpio, you don't have to really help with that much. Scorpios are very heart connected, I find, on the whole. They tend to have very strong intuition. And however, tarot divination is a great way to confirm what is already felt in the heart or known by the heart, and restores and helps us feel like we're on track, and restores our faith in our journey to our vision of our highest best destiny, highest best version of ourselves. All right, let's have a look and see what the cards. Oh, let's talk about the current energies. Let's talk about the astrological influences right now on Scorpio. So for Scorpio, we've got a lot of action going on. Fire house, so we've got fire going on, lighting up their 10th house. So we've got Leo, passion, energy, causing inspiration in the work world for Scorpio. And then we've got Jupiter stationing direct, so you might have a financial windfall coming, Scorpio, because you've got Jupiter stationing direct at the end of the week. Now we have Venus. There might be possible romances in relation to work popping up. Mars, energy, it's going to be hard work. I think the water signs are really working harder during this summer season. I think the heat, this passion energy works well for water signs. It kind of warms us up. I'm water as well. So, and we've got Mars in the 10th house, but again, making work fun and exciting and adventurous. So that's that Leo energy of creativity, self-expression. Could also be romance, budding. Okay, so let's do a couple more shuffles for Scorpio. And 3. There's the Leo card coming up in all these reads. Pretty much most of them. Okay, let's have a little look. I'm going to go ahead and ask for clarity on this. Let me double check that we are all in the screen. And we're recording. Okay, great. Right. Okay. Okay, we got the Hierophant right here in the divine section of the read. So it's possible we are looking at a relationship commitment, or we've got this sort of upset for Scorpio here in the heart a little bit, but there's going to be progress made with that. It's an issue. It appears to be an issue for Scorpio that's coming up recently that possibly is really clearing some energy for this new Leo season. It's something that's been, you see, Scorpio do have deep feelings. They experience life very emotional, so they do get very emotionally thrown out of alignment. Now, Scorpio know how they feel. They're very high, and they have a lot of integrity because they're they have strong knowledge of their heart, but it also makes them easily, it's a soft experience for them. So it can also be they can be emotionally, it's an emotionally challenging thing to experience life emotionally as strongly as Scorpio do. So what's happening for Scorpio here is I want to say not like a major transformation, which is nice for Scorpio to not have to always go through that, major soul shifting ways of growing in sort of shocking crisis way. My son has their Venus in Scorpio, so I see it happen for him. But this is a softer experience for Scorpio, a shift into moving forward from the heart, holding space, possibly for a relationship or love or a commitment. And if it doesn't make sense yet, don't worry, I'll get there. But knowing to move forward despite, Scorpio are learning to not let their feelings stop everything all the time, and to not let it run the show, and to not let it be the thing that holds everyone back, and to understand that they just are sensitive receptors, that they're softies, but you can go forward. And it's an important thing for Scorpio to learn how to do, is to go ahead and experience the feeling and the emotional life that they experience, how they experience life emotionally. It's okay. However, the strength is coming forward for Scorpio in their ability to not have it make them turn away all the time and leave a situation or turn away from a project or turn away. So in other words, to not allow a deep emotional reaction to things throw them off their course. And the Leo strength, now that's what this Leo energy and all the planets is bringing for Scorpio, is the ability to align despite their super sensitivity, to stay on course, to stay in the alignment, and to stay positive despite the fact that they're uber empathic. And that their financial independence, now Scorpio is a feminine receptive sign. It doesn't, this read can be for masculine or feminine. Let me see the time. So this is going to enable the Scorpio to commit to something, to understand that they just process everything at an emotional volume higher than most people. And so instead of turning away all the time, they can now commit. There's hope. This has enabled them to feel a lot more hope in situations that felt trapped, that they wanted to commit to, but they feel too vulnerable to. But they're able to come forward now because they know how to power through their emotion. They know how to balance out of an emotionally very deep, a deep reaction or a deep emotional processing experience, and they're able to more forge through and still be the boss, or still have forward. In other words, to stay in to dominate over the experience. The Strength card, the Emperor card, Empress. They're aligning their masculine energy to partner with the feminine energy in a strong way. So they're allowing their feminine receptive energy. They're giving her strength, protective masculine. Opportunities now coming forward for the Scorpio because they can know how to pull away. They've got hypersensitivity, motion detect or people detector that empowers them to stand away from people that are disrespectful, because you cannot disrespect a Scorpio. So the Scorpio now is understanding that they can turn around, go forward, not let their emotional world be rocked so much, to have power over this feminine receptiveness, to have power over conflict, and to just simply pull away from people that aren't good, but to have clarity. In other words, don't let people that just don't matter upset you, and pulling away from people that do. And the clarity is there, and the people that do matter, or the projects you're involved in that do matter, and any sensitivity around that is being understood. The Scorpios are starting to take responsibility for that and not lean it on everybody else, if that makes any sense. So the Two of Swords represents decisions now that empowers the Scorpio to be, to advance to become more committed to financial independence and projects that they're able to take a financial project forward that is going to grant them more financial independence, because they're going to have a better they're going to have a better boundary. And also they're going to process it. They're going to process their emotional experience with an understanding that they just experience life much deeper, and that necessarily people aren't bad or wrong all the time. So let's have a look. New beginnings. Wow. Interesting. Okay, let's have a read. So this is clearing the energy for you, Scorpio. Past hurts, past wounds. You're kind of moving on from that. You're moving, and there was a tendency to want to emotionally turn away from things that wound or hurt. But again, you're really learning some strength, which is the mastery of a negative way of the shadow self. A mastery of nurturing that shadow self, nurturing that feeling. Step into the journey without fear. The time is now. Follow your instincts and have faith in new beginnings. The road ahead is filled with excitement and joy. There is nothing to be afraid of. You are protected and led by your spirit guide. So this is a wonderful read for you, Scorpio. I'm really happy that this is an inner power that you've developed to commit, because to stand for it and commit in relationships or project, and to hold a higher frequency of hope and understanding that you do come with a certain amount of sensitivity that is above and beyond, and that is your gift. That's what you're here to share. It's not necessarily it's not something to hold you back from progressing and committing and being more in the world. You can do it. Namaste. Thank you, Scorpio, for watching.